to sip on. Anyway, hope y'all are having a blessed day today. Today we're gonna be doing a leg day routine. That's right. Can you do legs at home? Yes. And I'm here to help you grow those legs and strengthen those muscles. And at the same time, we're gonna be toning up as well. So stay tuned for this leg day workout. Today we got a nice one, okay? So it's gonna be a hamstring and adductor focus today. And our first station, as always, I'll go through each station. Our first station is gonna be lying, straight single leg deadlifts, okay? Sorry, not single leg, straight leg deadlifts, all right? So with that, you're gonna grab like a broom or just a stick or just some dumbbells that you have laying around, and you're gonna do the the straight leg deadlifts as so. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart, toes forward, knees slightly bent, keep that chest up, shoulders down and back, and you're gonna inhale, pushing those hips back. And then you're gonna stop right past the knees here. You're gonna feel a stretch along the hamstrings, okay? And then you're gonna exhale, pushing into the ground with your feet, lifting up, okay? I'm keeping my chin neutral. Again, inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. We don't wanna arch our neck up and like look in the mirror like this while doing it, because then you're not keeping the spine neutral, okay? Should feel that in the back side and the hamstrings, okay? Second station, if you don't have a bar, for the first station, you're gonna do dumbbells, okay? If you have a bar, we're gonna go for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. If you don't have a bar and you only have dumbbells, then you're gonna go for 12 to 15 reps. Okay, just holding the dumbbells in front of you. You're gonna inhale on the way down, just past the knees. Feel that stretch. Keeping the dumbbell close to your body, exhale on the way up. Okay, so notice that when I'm going down, the weight stays next to my thigh and my shin. Okay, if you have it out here, you're gonna have less control over it, so keep that chest up nice and tall and exhale on that push. All right, if you don't have dumbbells, again, with the dumbbells, you're doing 12 to 15 reps, but if you don't have the dumbbells, you're just gonna do regular body weight ones, okay? Sort of like good mornings. You're gonna lean forward, hands past the knees, exhale. Really slow and controlled on this one, okay? So since you're just doing body weight, you wanna accentuate the time under tension, meaning you're gonna hold it here for a little longer and then exhale, pushing through up for a second. All right, give it a good squeeze at the top on all different modifications. For body weight, you're gonna do 15 to 20 reps. That is our first station. Second station, we got the lying leg curl. I have a machine here that I'll be doing them on. So for the lying leg curl, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be face down. Make sure your knees line up with the fulcrum, AKA the pivot point of the machine, okay? And then you're gonna exhale on that curl, kicking your foot to your butt. Inhale, nice, slow, and controlled. Alrighty, exhale, inhale. Again, on this one, try not to arch your back. Okay, you want to use the hamstrings, not your lower back, so make sure you feel it here in the hammies and not up here in the back. Alrighty. After that, if you don't have this, which I'm assuming most of you guys at home don't have this, what you're gonna do is you're going to replace it with a yoga ball. So on the yoga ball ones, what I want you guys to do is essentially grab the yoga ball and we're gonna take it to the floor, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your feet up on top of the yoga ball here. This is a really, really great exercise, even in the gym. So if you haven't tried these before, I definitely recommend them. But what you're gonna do, for beginners, you're gonna just dig those heels into that yoga ball, keeping the back flat. Exhale, curling the yoga ball into you, okay? Inhale and that return. Sorry, go lay down. Go lay down. Sorry guys. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna exhale on the curl, really digging those heels into the yoga ball, and then you should feel it in the hamstring still. You're gonna inhale on the way out, at the same time still digging those heels in. Okay, so just like this, keeping those heels dug in. And if this is too easy for you, you could advance it by doing either single leg, or you could put them together, lift those hips up off the ground, and then curl into it. All right, so still gonna do 3 sets of 8 to 10 because the yoga ball is actually, you can modify it quite a bit, so it's still a little bit more challenging. And then we have an alternative. If you don't have the yoga ball, you're gonna just do sliding. And with the sliding one, you wanna get like a paper towel or like paper plates, and you wanna be on hardwood floor. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna slide your feet out. Okay, so you're gonna lay down and you're gonna place your feet on your sliding. Make sure your back is flat. Lift up those hips. Inhale on the way down. And then exhale, curling, pushing up into those hips. Okay, so this is really challenging. So you're gonna feel the burn, promise. And if that's too hard, you can just keep it on the floor and then just slide, okay? Like so. So that's your second station. We're doing 3 sets of 8 to 10. Next station, we got hip abduction, and we're gonna superset it with hip extension, okay? So we're gonna grab our bands, put it around our knees here, and we're gonna do seated hip abduction. So you're gonna sit down, you're gonna bring those feet out, bring them together. Out is when you exhale, and bringing them together, you inhale on the way in, okay? If you don't have the bands, what I want you to do is just standing hip abductions, okay? Feet shoulder width apart, keep that chest up, knees slightly bent. So you're gonna bend into it, and what you're gonna do, you're just gonna roll out onto the edges of your feet. Okay, see how I'm rolling out? That will be your hip abduction without a band. And then hip extensions. Okay, so that's gonna be a superset. So as soon as we're done with the hip abductions, we're gonna go right into those hip extensions. And with those, you're gonna have the band still, and you're just gonna lean up against the wall, and it's gonna be kicking out for 15 reps on each leg. Okay, kicking out with the band around your knees. And so for these 2 stations, we're gonna do 2 sets of 15. Then we're gonna rest for a minute, and then we're gonna go again. If you don't have the bands, you're gonna do 2 sets of 20. Up the reps up a little bit, because you're just doing body weight, okay? You'll still feel the burn, trust me. Okay, so after that, we're gonna be doing side lying leg raises. Okay, so these are good for the hip abductors, also good for your tension fascia latte. No, that's not an ice cream. That's not a coffee drink. It's actually a muscle on your leg here, on the side. And for those, we've done these before, where you're just laying on your side and you're just going to kick, pointing those toes up as high as you can, inhaling on the way down, flexing your feet. Okay? So exhale, kicking up, inhale, nice, slow, and controlled on the way down. Okay? That's that one. And we're gonna just do body weight, and we're gonna do 2 sets of 25 reps. Okay? So we're gonna do 20, and then we're gonna pulse it out 5. After we do that station, we're gonna move on to donkey kicks, as many reps as possible for 2 sets. This one, you just make sure you keep your back flat, pushing through the heel of your foot, lift up the leg like so, okay? So donkey kicks. If your back is hurting due to these, it's probably because you're arching into it. So contract the core, your abs, and then just try your best. If you can't pulse it out, just hold it for 30 seconds. You'll still get a burn. Okay? We're gonna do 20, as many reps as possible on each leg, and then we're gonna go into our final set, which is gonna be a burnout. It's gonna be hip abduction, 10, 10, 10, but since I have the band, for as many reps as possible. So I'm gonna be shooting for at least 20 to 30. Okay, but for the people who are just beginning, 10, 10, 10 will just be fine for you guys. And that is our workout. Any questions before we jump right in? If not, let me go ahead and set up my stations, and we'll get right into it. Make sure y'all get your dumbbells, go grab your bands. And then we're gonna start with a warm-up. And after our warm-up, we're gonna do the workout. If y'all are curious, I'm putting on 25 pounds plus 15, so that's 40 pounds on each side for my single leg, my straight leg deadlifts. I used to be able to do like 100 and something, but ever since quarantine, I haven't been lifting as much. I've just been doing more reps, lower weight. So, pretty happy I got this little workout set here. All right, guys, if there's no questions, we're gonna go ahead and start our warm-up. First station we got for the warm-up are good mornings, okay? So feet shoulder width apart, keep that chest up. We're gonna do 20 of them. It's like our single leg deadlifts, but just no weight. Make sure that chin is neutral. Inhale on the way down, pushing those hips back. Exhale, push through the heels. Inhale, knees slightly bent. That's 2, 3, 4. Use those hands down. 5, hey Ace, yeah, leg day. 6, 7. This is also a glute activation, so we're getting those glutes warmed up. 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, 13, 14, 15. Is my mic sounding okay? 16. Ace, is it cutting out at all? 17. 18. 2 more. 19. 20. Woo! Good job. After that, we're gonna do donkey kicks. Just free body donkey kicks. All right, guys. So hands and knees, hands and knees. Let's get it. 4, 5. Pushing through those heels. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Find a wall. We're gonna do some leg swings. So grab a wall. And we're just gonna swing it out. 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does my mic sound okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, after those leg swings, we're gonna do toy soldiers. What I want you to do, keep that chest up nice and tall. We're gonna exhale, kick the opposite hand, opposite foot. And just twist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. All right, now we're gonna do knee hugs. So grab under the knees, tuck it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretching out those hamstrings. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And inchworms. Here we go. Walk it out to a plank. Let's do 5. 1. Come on, get it. 2. Gotta warm up. Good. 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. All right, that's our warm up. Hope y'all ready for this first set. Go grab your dumbbells and let's get ready. I got my barbell here. I'm gonna be lifting 80 pounds. Okay, remember feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna inhale to pick up the bar, exhale on the push, all right? So here we go. Shoulders down and back. 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps. 2 more. Nice. If you did your barbell, you're going to 10. If you're doing dumbbells, do 12 to 15. And free body weight, 15 to 20. Rep it out, finish it up. And then we're gonna rest for a minute and a half, 90 seconds. All right, first set down, 2 more to go. Give yourself a minute and a half. So we're gonna be going to the 6, 7, 8. We're gonna be going in 60 seconds. Whew. Should feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings. Thirty more seconds. Take the rest. All right, we got another set. If you got your barbell, 8 to 10 reps. If you got dumbbells, 12 to 15. If you're doing body weight, 15 to 20 reps. All right, let's get it. Inhale on the way down, exhale on that push. Feet shoulder width apart. Squat to meet the bar. Starting position, let's get it. Push through those heels. Three. 4. Push those hips back. 5. 6. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Good. If you got dumbbells, 2 more. 11. 12. Good. If you got body weight, do 3 more. 14. 15. Nice. Rest up. Minute and a half. How's that feel? Feels good, right? Oh, nice. Nice, Ace. That's awesome. Came prepared for the at-home workout. No excuses. What weight are you using? I guess 100 pounds. Probably something around there. Although it's the single straight leg deadlifts, you don't really need that much weight. To be honest, I think this is a little too much weight. I just don't have extra spare weights to work with. So this is what I got. And we're going in 20. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? All right, let's get it. Last set. Get those feet planted. Inhale on the way down. Shoulders down and back. Inhale on the way down. Exhale and that push. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. If you're doing dumbbells, you got 2 more. Body weight to 15. If you could do 20, do 20. Good job, rest up. That's first station's down. Woohoo! Get these weights out of my way. So we got single lying leg curls next. Okay, so lying leg curls is on the list next. Again, 3 sets of 8 to 10. And if you don't have the machine, you're gonna grab a yoga ball and you're gonna do the same amount. And if you don't have the yoga ball, then you're gonna grab sliders, paper plates, slide it on your floor. Okay, remember, laying on your back for those is gonna be easier. If you need to advance it, lift those hips up. It'll be way harder, promise you. All right. One station down, 6 to go. We got this. All right, let's get it, lying leg curls. 8 to 10 reps. Exhale on that curl. Okay, so when you bring your feet to your butt, you're gonna be exhaling for all the exercises. All right, let's get it. Nice, slow and controlled on that return. Three, 4. Should feel this in the hamstrings, right underneath your thighs. 5, 6. Give it a good squeeze. 7. 8. You can do 2 more. You got it. 2 more. 9. 10. Good job. Woo. Let's give ourselves a minute to a minute and a half. Should feel that in the hamstrings primarily. Okay. Sip on some water. Oh yeah, if you don't feel it here and you're doing the yoga ball one, make sure you really push those heels into the ball, because that's what's gonna challenge the hamstrings, is pushing it into the ball, because you're then adding tension throughout the workout. Okie dokie. Has it been a minute? Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, let's get it. Another 8. Again, if you can't feel it, try touching the muscle. This will help cue your body, hey, I want these muscles to contract. Okay, so right underneath the glutes, right here. Okay. Let's get it. 8 to 10 reps. Exhale on that curl. Inhale on the way down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze it at the top. 5, 6. Come on, get it. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good job. Woo. 2 sets down. 1 to go. Oh yeah. Loving those hammies. Getting them oinkers swole. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see, we got about 30 more seconds. Okay, so just rest up. If you need to catch your breath, keep those arms top of your head. All right, last set. Last one, let's get it. Woo! Grab your yoga ball, grab your paper plate or your towel, and let's get it. Exhale on that curl. Squeeze, inhale on the way down. Every rep counts. Trying to control it on the way down. That's your eccentric component. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Oh yeah. Feeling the hamstrings. They're fire right now. They are lit. Whew. Let's rest up for a minute and a half. That was 3 stations, or 3 rounds, I mean. Next up is our superset. So we're gonna be doing these back to back with no rest. After we complete both stations, we'll rest for a minute and a half, and then we're gonna jump right into another set. Okay, again, hip abduction. So bringing your feet out and in. And then on the other one, hip extension. Okay, so this is the time to grab your bands. If you have them. If not, remember, you're gonna be doing like this, okay? Just make sure those knees don't cave in. Just keep them neutral. Exhale on that push, inhale on the way down. Hey! Surgical 13, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day today. Should jump in on our routine here. We're just about to do a superset. Never too late to hop in on this workout, okay? So grab your bands. Let me grab mine. And then we're gonna go right into this station here, starting with those hip abduction. And then we're gonna do hip extension, kicking that foot out. Okay, place the band right above your knee, like so. not on top of your knees, but right above them, okay? And let's go ahead and get it. I'm gonna use my yoga ball as my chair. We got 2 sets of 15. All right, sit up nice and tall, or if you're standing, let's get it. Exhale, not kick. Inhale on the way in. Exhale on the way out. Good. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. If you're doing body weights, to 20. If you're doing banded hip extensions. 4. Nice job, body weight. Get up. Hip extensions, kick it out. 15 on each leg. Make sure you keep your back straight and you're just kicking out with your heels. Exhale, not kick. $15. Switch sides. Kicking through that heel. 7, 8, 9. Push it. 10, 11. Hold it at the top. 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. Oh yeah, I felt that in the booty. Again, rest in for a minute. If you guys don't feel it, thanks for the follow. Control Z, hey, what's up, bro? Hey. And make sure you like tactical cue the glutes. I know it's weird because you're like touching your own butt, but at least you're at home. You don't have to worry about people thinking that you're weird because you're at home and nobody's really watching you, right? So take advantage of that. Tactical cue the muscle. And for hip abduction, it's mainly going to be on the side that you're going to be cueing. Okay, so the side right here. Okay, for hip extension, you're gonna be cueing mainly this area. Okay, so like the upper glutes and more behind then rather than the side. All right, it targets 2 different parts of your glutes. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hip abduction first on the side, hip extension behind. All right, let's get into another set. Here we go. Cueing the sides, exhale, inhale. Five. Give it a good squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Get up and do those extensions, bands. 5 more for you guys who are body weight. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand up. I'm gonna do these without the band. Exhale on that kick. 1. Behind now. 2, 3, 4. Feel it in the upper glutes. 5, 6. Exhale on that kick. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 on each leg if you're doing body weight, which means I gotta do 5 more. 22, 23, 24, 25. You might actually feel this in the opposite glute. That's because you're balancing on your standing leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, push it, 7, no pain, no gain, 8, 9, 10, 11, keeping that back straight, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, good. Oh yeah, it's a good glute burn. Who said you couldn't gain at home? Lies, the lies. I feel the burn. I know you guys do too. Don't lie to yourself. That stuff burns, okay? 2 sets of side lying leg raises. Oh yeah, guys and girls should be doing this exercise because it stabilizes your hips. And what do you need hip stabilization for? Walking, climbing stairs with things in your hand, a lot of different things, okay? Dodging a car on the street, basketball, whatever you guys do, you need these. Guarantee it. All right, get on the floor. No, not to cry. No, not to plead for mercy, but to push yourself. We're almost done, guys. We did 4 stations, we got 3 more to go, halfway there. Make sure you line up those hips, point your toe, exhale, kick, inhale on the way down. Alrighty? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. All right, pump it out. 5 circles. Good. 5 full ones. Woo! Switch sides. No quitting. No quitting now while we're ahead. Let's get it. Exhale on that kick. Inhale on the way down. Point those toes. Flex them on the way down. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20. Pulse it out. Five more. One more. Woo! All right, guys, rest up. We got a minute. How was that? Yeah, burns, right? I know, and I know what you guys are thinking. That's not for a dude, but I guarantee you, ladies like a nice booty as well, okay? It's not just for girls, guys too. If you don't want to do this, guys, you could just do some like biceps, you know, generic bicep curls, whatever you guys want to do. But for me and my crew, we're gonna push on through and finish this set, okay? We got about 30 more seconds. Sip on some water, take a little bit of a breather, and then we'll jump right into our last set of our side laying leg raises. Again, if you can't feel this, tactical cueing the muscles on the side of your glutes would be a good idea here. And make sure you really point those toes as you kick up and then flex them on the way down. Really slow and controlled on the way down. That's gonna challenge you, okay? Because if you let gravity take your leg down for you, then you're not really doing any work, are you? No, so that's why we challenge ourselves, okay? So what we're gonna do, exhale on that kick, inhale, nice, slow and controlled, okay? See how I'm controlling it on the way down. That right there is what is going to make the exercise hard. This is not doing anything. It's doing a little bit, but it's not as much as controlling it. Okay, so that's 3 reps. 4. Every rep counts, okay? 5. Exhale on that kick. 6. Good. 7. You can do this. 8. Push through. 9. 10. 11. 13, going to 20. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 2 more. 19. 20. Good. Pulse it out. 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's kick it up. 1 for 5. 4. 3. Every rep counts. 2. Ooh, make it hard. 1. Good job. Ooh, I was shaking. My leg was quivering. It was quivering like a baby antelope, just trying to walk for the first time. Woo. All right, switch sides. 20 on this leg. You guys got this. Exhale on that kick. Inhale on the way down, nice, slow, and controlled. I know it hurts, because I feel it too, but if I can do it, you can do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every rep counts. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, woo, 17, get it, 18, 19, 20, pulse it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, I know, 1 more. Ooh, oh, wow, good job. Okay, 2 sets down. Now we're gonna go into donkey kicks after this station. Okay, so for that one, ooh, I can't even stand up because my hips are on fire. I'm gonna just sit for a little bit. Next station, what we got on the list is going to be those donkey kicks, okay? If your back hurts while doing these, you can always swap them out for laying down glute bridges. That way you're on your back and you're just pushing through the heels and it's not so much movement on your spine or on your back, okay? So pick and choose which one you want to do. You can either do the laying down glute bridges, okay? Or you can do the donkey kicks, which is what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, grab your bands if you got one. I think I still have one that's not broken. Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna do donkey kicks with my green band. We're gonna go 2 sets, as many reps as possible. Alrighty. So let's get it. If you have a band or body weight. If you have a band, make sure you pin it down with your opposite leg so that when you kick up, it doesn't roll up your leg, okay? That's 20. $25, $27, $28, $29, $30. Ooh, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 5 more. 28, 29, ooh, 30. Ooh. All right. Wow, good job, guys. Whew. Donkey kicks. Donkey kicks my butt. Oh yeah, definitely felt that one. If y'all don't feel it, make sure you tactical cue. This one is more behind and on top, okay? And make sure you try to kick up with the heel. Also, keeping your foot flat will engage the glute more. Suck in that belly button and really try to just isolate the glutes, okay? Instead of arching your back. All right, guys. We'll give it 30 more seconds and then we're gonna go into another set, okay? Shake it out. Whew, my legs are jello. Oh yeah, they wobbly, 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 wobble, wobble. All right, let's get it. One more set of those donkey kicks. Suck that belly button in. Exhale, kick. That's 17, 18, 19, 20. Twenty-seven, 28, 29, 30. Hold it at the top. Pulse it out. Whew. All right, let's switch sides. Twenty. Two more. One more. Hold it. Okay, glutes on fire. Wobble. Yeah, I feel jiggly, like Jigglypuff. Okay, we got hip abduction. That's our last station. And then we're gonna go into some stretches. Okie dokie. So, with the hip abduction, grab your band. We're gonna do 10, 10, 10. And if you don't have the band, what I want you to do, 10 here, like this, 10 here, and then 10 here. Okay, rolling out on your feet. But if you do have the band, what you're gonna do You're gonna do 10 here, leaning forward. 10, leaning forward. 10, sitting up. And then 10, leaning back. Okay? Sound good? Sound like a plan? It's our last station, so let's get it. Finish strong. One. Let's get it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 6, 7, 8. I'm doing 20. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If you're doing body weight, try to do 20 as well. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sitting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get it. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Leaning back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Finish strong. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoo, guys and gals, we did it. Let's go with, there we go. Whew. All right, first things first, we gotta stretch out our hamstrings, okay? So we're just gonna touch our toes, knees slightly bent. Exhale, folding over to the floor. Small breaths. Make sure you don't skip this part. It's a good thing to do. Make sure you do it. Inhale on the way up. Good. Let's go ahead and come down to the floor. 1 foot over your knee. So my right foot is over my left knee, my left elbow on my right knee. You're just gonna exhale, twisting into it, and hold. Should feel this stretch right along the hips. Good, let's switch sides. Crossing the left foot over the right now. And exhale. Let's read the newspaper. So placing your left knee on top of your right. And bringing that leg up. And you're just gonna sit here like so. Reading the news. It's what's on the news today? You got an awesome workout in, and your body's gonna thank you later. Let's switch sides. There's hope up ahead. Light at the end of the tunnel. Stay true to your goals and you can achieve it. I believe in you guys. Always keep sight of your vision. Good job. Let's go ahead and do one leg in, one leg out. Inhale up and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees slightly bent. Exhale, turn and face your foot and fold. Point those toes. Good, inhale up. Down the middle, exhale, fold. On this one, make sure you sit the sit bones down into the floor. That'll fill the stretch a little bit more. All right, let's switch sides. Switching foots, one leg in, one leg out. Inhale up and over, exhale, fold. Inhale up. Turn and face your foot, knees slightly bent, exhale, fold. Inhale up, down the middle. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale up. Let's do a pigeon. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be on our hands and knees and then slide your right knee up and just exhale, lengthening out your left leg, like so. And then just exhale, folding over. If you didn't catch that, bring your foot, your knee in between your hands, like that. So you could either be here, or you can fold over to advance the stretch. And if you can advance it even more, you're gonna bring your right ankle up higher. Good, let's switch sides. Bring that left knee in between your hands, left ankle out. Slide your right foot back and exhale, folding over. you're here, you're here. If you're here, you're here. If you need to advance it, bring that ankle up. Good. Let's do feet together. So we did those straight leg deadlifts. Point your toes. Exhaling, folding over. Knees slightly bent, okay? Good, inhale up. Feet together. We'll do one more. Sit up nice and tall. And just press down into your legs. I'm betting you guys feel pretty awesome right about now, because I feel great. I'm gonna roll my neck out just a little bit. Roll the shoulders out. And let's stretch out those upper rhomboids, upper back. One arm across and stretch. Switch. Well, that is the workout for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Y'all kicked butt. Super proud of you guys. Thanks for sticking around with another workout with your trainer Rocky, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.